Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Outbound. Today's beverage is a very nice rooibos or red bush tea. So welcome back to the game, and previously we were doing some exploring and setting out on our campervan adventure, and we managed to get to this point here, this watchtower, the fire watchtower, and yeah, we had a little drive around. We've got some resources, overall progressing on quite well. In this one, more of that. However, there's one thing I want to do, and that's come to the top of this thing. Now, it just occurred to me at the very end of last episode, I looked up and I saw there was like a parasol like on top here, like an umbrella, and a couple other things sticking up. So I have a feeling that there's another way we can get to this one and go up, and let's see if that is true. Yes, there is. Okay, there is a ladder, and hopefully it is worth it, but we've now got a nice and nightly view of our location. There's the big tree, you've got in the windmill over there, smaller ones over there. I think there's a farm around that part. Either way, we've got a bottle of water, we've got some banana skins, lots of lanterns and birdhouses, but that is, as far as I can tell, yep, pretty much it. Okay, well, it's just a nice place to be for a little while. Let's head back down to our van, where in this one we're going to be crossing the the water, because there's a bridge to rebuild. Now, I've just recently set some planks away, so that should be fine. Let me just pick up some rocks as we head down the mountain. One of the things I will also do, because I have it up on my person, is I'm going to get this campfire burning. Now, I don't need to do it. You don't need to, but it's a nice almost marker to indicate where we've been. So it's nice. There's 6 of 20. I don't anticipate a full complete, by the way. That is not my choosing for this one. Let me go ahead and grab actually more planks than we need, but there we go. We've grabbed that one, and we'll add more in there and turn that on, and we'll place that in there. Actually, while I'm here, I'm going to go to workbench and to the sickle, and I want to craft the sickle because eventually we do want to make a slightly bigger backpack, and I do mean slightly, and well, hopefully when we cross the bridge we'll be able to do that. I'm seeing some like shrubberies over there. Maybe we'll be okay. Anyway, let's just go to bed, and let's see. I'll need to fuel the vehicle up as well. It's currently fully charged. Oh yeah, fully charged. I set that going the night. It's not exactly Mr. Fusion, this thing, is it? this device here. But anyway, close that down, and I'm going to take the planks. It would be nice if there was a take all button, but I'm not going to level too much criticism at the playtest. That's the whole point in a playtest. And we go 1 and 2 and 3. No, just 2 cranks of the wrench, just to open that up. Oh, why is this out? Why is that? I thought that would keep burning like the others. Hang on, take. I'm gonna light it again. I wonder if the rain will stop the. Yeah, I wonder if it'll put out the fires. Who knows? Anyway, oh, clearance. I didn't check clearance. I was going to assume that the designers have made it so you can actually clear it, and looks like we have a bus stop of some kind here. Let's have a quick look at this. So it's a cap and snap. Okay, so I can pick up the bottle cap and put it in here, and I'm guessing it's just going to be a bit of a gambly spin and see which one we get. I'm going to go with well, I was going to say the wizardy one, but because that would be my. I think that's a wizardy one. No, we've got in the skeleton ducky. Okay. So we're trying to head over to here, and I think we're going to go left and then around this lake. We'll have a look around. So we'll jump in, and already I'm noticing some bonuses. This is what we want. This is where we can get fibre. Fibre allowing us to then craft a bigger backpack. So I'm just going to stop here and get out. So we can pick this up. We can now use our sickle on that one, which is good. Surprisingly, fibre is a bit heavier than I would have expected. Okay, I'm going to cut that, and I'm actually going to have to come back early to dump all of this. Getting away from our vehicle. How many fibre do I currently have? 16. Oh, that's good that we've come here. So I'm going to go with. Oh, it's not from there, is it? It's from here, and it's going to be a backpack and craft, and it increases us to 40. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we now have a backpack. I assume it's just, yeah, scout back bigger. Yes, fine. Oh, birds. Hello. What are those? What birds are those? They're obviously the The flying kind. Not the flightless ones. Okay, so I'm just going to pick up all of the stuff that I possibly can. There's no reason not to at this stage. And, oh, I can already see a couple of things. Firstly, there's that up there. And secondly, I think there's a gnome. Is that a gnome over there? I think it is. Yeah, there's a gnome over there. Okay, as I said before, this is a play test. It's not 100% complete. It's just a case of... Oh, that's curious. It's curious because the road stops. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to go for a full pickup of everything on the... Oh, we're hungry now, are we? Okay. That's a thing. Have we even got any food? I don't know if I have, you know. I don't know what happens if you get to 0 food. I think I'll end up finding out sooner rather than later, truth be told. Right, let's get driving. Oh, there's another one of those there. Right. Gonna get that. And let's head this way. So my priority at this stage is food. We've got another campground. So I'll pull in. And I'll take out a log. Hopefully there's some supplies of food. New radio signal received. Check your map. Okay, hang on then. Let me just get some supplies. There's reinforced plank and planks. So where is this? There is one up there. Oh, and fishing spot. Well, this is a fishing spot. But I don't think fishing's in the game. In fact, I'm 99% sure it isn't, because it said at the start that that's going to be added. So I'm going to go over here and have a look anyway. I'm also going to have a look around. Yeah, so this feels like it's a fishing spot. There's another duck. Uncle Gnome. Yeah, okay. Maybe a fishing spot. But let's have a look around. So my goal is to do a full run around of the lake. Because, frankly, driving around is just going to be too much of a pain. There's that big tree over there, which is good. Let's grab all of this. Bucket of water. All of this stuffing. Oh, berries. Oh, and another thing up there. I don't know how I'll get up there, but I'm not going to try. I'm going to get some berries. And immediately consume... Find a way to the large tree upon the hill. Aha, berries. And more berries. Okay. Well, this might do us for a spell today. But long term, we'll have to look at something else, won't we? So I've almost done a full circle around and not found a huge amount of food. Okay. Well, it is what it is. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go over to... I'm going to get driving again. And I'm going to head over to where that cliff was, because I think we'll head up there. It feels like we're going to have to walk up that bit. But the fun is always in finding out. So, in the van. Bit of a 6-point turn on this one. Turn and circle's pretty good on this thing. Fuel is pretty good. Is the fuel gauge actually accurate? I think it might be. So I'm going to drive through here. Is this a connecting path? I don't know if it meets up with another road later on. It better. Alright. Well, heading a bit off-road here. Definitely heading off-road. And it does appear that there is a road to the right, but we're certainly going to be walking up this. We're walking. So, don't expect to find any food up here. I'll have a quick look around while I'm obviously in this vicinity. So let's see what we're going to pick up from here. It is Download building. A deck on top of your vehicle with space for more units. Start a roof expansion. Oh, okay. Interesting. So we can expand on the roof. Right, okay. Well, I was going to mention that at some point anyway, simply because we're running out of space to build on. We've only got a couple of kitchen cabinets that we can build inside the vehicle. After that, we just have to go on top. Now, I'm not too sure how it's going to fold and, collapse or whatever, but still. So the road's over there. I think we can go off-road. Oh, is that sustenance? Well, there's a rabbit and there's a mushroom. One of them we can eat in-game. Yes. And consume. It's amber morel. Okay, so we are heading over to that tree. It's getting dark and eventually we won't be able to drive. I found out that when it gets... I thought you'd be able to drive all night. You cannot. It gets to a point and says it's too late or too dark. One of the two. There's another mushroom. All we're really doing is maintaining our mediocre food reserves at this point. Oh, there's another one over there. But is there a campground up ahead? Yes, I can see a campground. Okay, I'm going to pull up and get going. And that's a hiking symbol. Oh, so this is dead end. Really? We can't go any further? That's a bit of a shame. And, oh, loads of mushrooms. Perfect. So let's go consume, and I'll put the others in there. I better get a log. One log, take out. Light that. So it says walking from here. So tomorrow, that's what we'll do. Just going to go back for that mushroom. I reckon we can probably get that just by going direct. Yeah. I think we can, And loads of food, actually. Well, I might as well pick it, because if stuff does respawn, it'll respawn throughout the night, hopefully. So we're definitely going to have a look up there tomorrow. That'd be a nice hike. Looking forward to it. Let's just go back. I don't think there's much else we need to do today. There's a well over here. Might as well have a look there. I mean, I don't know. There's not going to be much surprises, are there? What's going to be in a well? Well, water or nothing. Pretty much your two standard options. I'm very aware, though, that I did sort of head in one direction. And we didn't get... There was one of them there. I didn't get that one. Well, we drive... It looks... I think I've looked out. I've came what appears to be the right way because it stops here. So you come here first, have a look around, then you're going to have to go back over. If I'd done it the other way, we might have completely missed this out. So, more luck than judgment, but I'll take it. Okay, so it did say about building up the top. I don't know how to do it. What we'll do is we'll get the hammer out and we'll have a look. So B, and it says recycler, blueprints, workstations. We've got different woods, duplicate. Yeah, we've got different chairs and blenders, and is that a lamp? Okay. Yeah. Okay. We can definitely do all of that. Workstations, but how do we build up? Is there a way we can build up? Craft. So this is the top deck, which is just weird to me. And, oh, there we go. So we can get in the van, move up, move down. All right, I see. Oh, yeah. So if I press B now, let me guess there's going to be, yeah, option for wooden flooring. Oh, we can build on either side as well. Right. That's a future us problem. Current us is going to bed. And I don't know what I'm going to put up there, actually. I can definitely expand at the front here if I need to. So that's fine. So consume up until we're completely full. Yes. And because we are away from the vehicle for a long period of time, we're going to close this up. And away we go. So we're going to have a look up the top here. It appears that there's been no respawns for the mushrooms. There might not be in the game, or it might just be a case of you have to travel a certain distance away for it to respawn. Maybe it's a matter of time. I don't know. What I do know is we're climbing up this hill to a very big treehouse, and also there's something over there. Nice. That's good. I'm going to go over here first. I want to visit this. There is a name for these stones when people place them like this. Let's say there. Stack of rock. Okay. This is a cairn, isn't it? There you go. We've climbed to the top. Wow. Oh, so that's the place I didn't go there. Well, luckily I'm going back that way, so it's all good. It's all good. Right, I'm going to have a look around the periphery of this place first, because there's going to be things to collect. And we do have lots of food. Basically, the food problem has been... well, it's now become not a problem for a while. Maybe, actually, it's a bit concerning that there's this huge amount of food up here, and I have to get back with it. Luckily, we've got the first bag expansion. Yeah. And our bag is half filled with mushrooms now. Discovering the large tree hut. It says explore the tree hut. Okay. Well, we'll do that. I think I mentioned in the previous video, like, I don't know how much story is going to be added to the game, or whether it's mainly just to explore yourself, and obviously multiplayer as well, which I'd be looking forward to trying. Okay, we've got big tree hut. Got a candle that's still on. Water bottle. 2/3 full on the bag, on the shown on the bottom right. And inside we go. So, lots of tools. Data here. We have a metal smelter. We have a bolt press. And we have a nailer. It doesn't say about what it recommends, so I'm going to go with the smelter first. Normally if there's a recommended one, it will say that. Oh, wow. Oh, it's lovely up here. It's lovely in most places. Oh, there's a coin. Right, we can use that on the vending machines. There's a gnome. That's called Rat Pack. And we'll head over here. This game reminds me of a game I played a while ago called Among Trees. Amber Morel. Can't pick up these ones though. And nothing around here. Okay, can we do some parkour? We can do some parkour. Do I really want to risk that and fall off and die? I do not. Okay, I think is that it? I think we've explored the treehouse to the best of our ability. Ooh, that didn't hurt. Good. And now we have to get back to the van. So where is the van? It is there. Right. Direct route, I think. I think we'll direct route this. And it's actually fairly painless, that one. I think it's just round here. And then we'll have to drive back. What's fuel like? Looking on the bottom left, everything seems to be fine on fuel. Certainly enough to get back to where we came. And obviously we've got the top deck expansion now if we were in need of that one. But, well, we don't at this stage. So we will get back in and we're going to head off. Okay. So the next one is probably the windmill. There's that over there, to be fair. That's calling us. Follow the radio signal. Oh, okay. And I need to get across that bridge. Oh, can I... I think I have to go all the way back, you know. I'm going to go to this one first. Download the blueprint of this signal. So, I don't know whether I've missed something or not. But I think we will be driving back. Of course, there was that bridge, wasn't that I couldn't cross. But now I can cross it, because we have... Please move. Please move. Yeah. Yeah, I can cross it now, which is good. Well, I can rebuild it at least. What I will do is stop here, because we will naturally need some logs for that. So I'm going to pick up the logs as and when we can. I'm not going to stop for just one log if it's just one thing. At least that's the plan. So hang on. Let's see where we are. We are here at the lake, and I need to get up there. So I need to take a right here. It's just up there, I believe. But obviously we're going back over. All of these have respawned, or at least some of them. All the fibrous stuff. I think I will stop and have a look. Even if we just get a few of them. Like these big ones here. You get a lot of fibre off them. Is it 5 fibre? Yeah. So I need to be up there. I'm going to go this way and stop for the night, and then come back over. That's the bridge we have to lower. This one we can rebuild. I think that's going to happen. I think that's what's going to happen. Okay. So I'll use that when I come past it later on. Yes, we're going in the right direction. I'm assuming there'll be a point we can use. I'm not worried about food anymore, which is good. Fuel is okay as well, so that's good. There is the mast to download blueprints up ahead. It feels like there's going to be a camping spot sooner rather than later. You don't have to go very far normally. Although... oh, there's one coming up ahead. Perfect. So we'll stop here for the night. But what I'll do... I think I'm gonna... point it this way. Oh! There's a cabin up there. Ah. Okay. That changes things. Let's grab some supplies. Okay. We'll light this. Alright. I will consume some mushrooms and set up shop. Set that going. And the beacon's just over there. We have enough time to get there. We probably have enough time to search the hut, actually. But let's see what we get on, like, over here. Because we might unlock something that's like that's a must buy. There's another cairn, I think. So what are we going to get from here? Do we have a choice, or is it just going to give us something? We have a food processor, gardening, and a bio burner. Well, it's going to be a food processor, isn't it? If we can combine stuff, that'll be even better for us. Yeah. There's another... I think they're called cairns. Stack of rock. And we'll head back. I don't think I can break these rocks. Need a pickaxe? No. That's probably what we'll end up finding at the other place. Now that I think on. Okay. So, yeah. Tomorrow... do we go now? I think I have time to have a look. Up there. Depends how direct this thing... It looked like the back of the vehicle's on fire, then it was just smoke. Smoke pouring out the back of it. It's like, oh, someone's torched the vehicle while we were away. No. Yeah, we'll have a look. Come on. There's a little rope bridge, I think, there. So we might have to go up and round to the left and then over. We've got an empty backpack. Yeah, this is going to go curve around to the left, isn't it? Or maybe it's not. Oh, there's another flashing point there. So, how does one get there? Underneath this, then over the top and round. Okay, it's definitely going to be dark by the time we get back, but that's fine. So, up and over. Oh, there's another point over there as well. And this is a vehicle researcher. Ah. Okay. Interesting. And there's another camping spot up here. How? How do you get the vehicle up here? Can you get the vehicle up here? I don't know. Feels like you can't. There's some blueberries. Ah, that could come in handy because we've got a food processor now. And scrap. And bottle caps. 1, 2, 3. And where's the house? Where is the house? It is over this way, and there's another camping spot there. Ah, you can bring the vehicle around that way, by the look of it. You can continue on and get to there. Okay. Well, the house is there. It's getting a bit dark. Do I head back and then tomorrow bring the vehicle around? I'll go at the house now, and then I don't need to go back. There's another camp spot, because I think we're going to go the other way. The game is giving us the tutorial, like, it's giving us a nudge to go over to the other place. So it sort of makes logical sense to me anyway to go that way. Although my reasoning has never been overly sound at times. Right, what we got in here? Bottle caps. Just looting someone's house. Just casually, just coming in. Yeah, picking everything up. There's another gnome. Nice little log burner. A carrot. Okay. Alright. So there's our vehicle, and ooh, that's a sharp drop. Let's do some parkour and parkour. Right. Let's see then. I think, do I go there or do I not? I think I'm not going to go there tomorrow because we are parked the right way. The original intention was to go all the way back. And I don't know again if this is sound logic or not, but build. Let's see. Vehicle research or a food blender. I do want to make a food blender, but I'm going to need some cabinetry for that. Can that go there? It can go there. And then build a blender. But I don't have the wood required. Good night. Alright, well, we'll do this. And we'll head down. And we'll get wood on the way. I will have to... I was going to say I'll have to potentially eat beforehand, but we should be okay. I was going to say it's not too far away, and that is actually true. But what is a bit of a problem is that this thing is really slow. I mean, not downhill with a tailwind. It's actually pretty okay. Some berries there. There are some berries. I will stop for berries because I have a feeling we're going to be able to combine lots of food. One berry. Okay. Let's just see. Put that in there. On we go. Checking the map. So we need to continue on until we see the bridge, which should be our next left. And what I'll also do is I'll stop and use our tokens here. So I don't know how many I can put in at once. Oh, bottle cap, we need 2. Okay. I mean, I don't know if there's anything else you can use them on. It appears like... Probably won't be. But I think that's the wizard ducky. Wizard duck? It is a wizard rubber ducky. Now it's 3 to gamble. I'm guessing you can hit an empty spot. What else have we got? I think there's a mallard there. There's a cat duck. I think that might be a scuba duck, cool duck, naked duck, and that's a... looks like a western duck. And then that's everything. Because I need 5 for the next one. I've only got 4. And we've got whatever that is. Just a standard rubber duck. Just a rubber duck. Okay, so onwards. Which is not what the game's called, but you get the idea. And I believe it's a left. Next left. Technically we can go to the right. There are some berry bushes on the right. I'm gonna get some mileage, I think, between us and our previous location. There is a bit. I will stop for the wood though, because I need that for the food processor. Oh, in fact, it just occurred to me, we're gonna need that for the bridge. Okay, that could prove alarming, because I don't think. I think I will stop here for these two berry bushes that are close to one another. And 1 and 2. Put that back. Right, up the hill. Over the bunny. There, went in between the wheels, we're fine. No evidence to say otherwise. Let's see. It says it's on the edge of that. Right, I guess I'm... Is it like... Do I just have to do some parkour over some rocks or something? We're struggling here. We're really struggling. Okay. There's a parking point here. Yeah, that over there. I thought I'd already activated that one. I probably have, actually. Any supplies? The supplies do not respawn. Okay. Some rubbish. And let's see then. Let's see what this gives us. So the main concern is wood and... shelf pack, wooden counter variety pack, and you know what? It really wasn't worth. It wasn't worth coming back for it. Okay. Bit of a shame. But, let's see. Gonna go back, and obviously we can build the bridge on the other side. Let's all pick up some rocks. So we can build a bridge. We have the option to potentially build it. And B, food processor. So we have a food processor, and you can combine 2 berries into jam, I think. So I think I'm just going to eat some... What's that? Coins. Some raw mushrooms. Can we burn plank? Because we're running out of fuel. We can burn these reeds. Don't tell me it's only going to get that. Or is that per one of those? I think it's per one of those. Oh, it is. That'll do us then. The bio burner. Okay. Well, I want to go to there. Is it easy if I just run? No, of course not. Why would it be? Backing out of this place is going to be fun. Oh, there's actually a working rear view mirror in the centre. But the side mirrors don't work. And I think I'm off-road a bit here. Problem with this is I'm now going to have to go downhill. I'm going to have to come back up it. Is that the right way? It is. All of these trees would be nice to... Oh, hang on, wait. I know where that goes. Okay, doesn't matter. Fine. So over to this bridge. I think it's going to basically say, not happening. Not happening. So I might as well check it out though. 10 planks required. 10 planks. And I, as far as I can tell, not chop these down. Well, the reason we came back was for gathering that. We can't get across there, but we can go over there. Track landmark at that point. The question is, how many planks do we have? We have Oh, I got 9 planks. Can I recycle that? Get back lumber. And because I'm not using the top bit, will that work? That's all we need. We need just one more. That makes much more sense than heading back all the other way, doesn't it? So, plank. Let's see. One more. I thought I'd got them all. There it is. Take. Right. Again, more luck than judgment, but I will take it. We are across. Good. I don't know if this was the game's intended way. Who knows? The problem we now have is uncharted territory. There's a campsite there. However, we do have a log. 5 lumber. And we've got a pull-up point here. And I believe that bridge in the middle we can lower at some point. Let's see what supplies there are. Lots of trash and rubbish. At least they're putting them next to this one. Water. Okay. There's a cairn. Yeah, I reckon if we follow this around we'll be able to... No, rocks. If we follow this round we'll be able to lower that bridge and get back. It feels like that's the case. One of those and one of those. Because I want to light this. Like so. So that's 11 of 20. So, you know, halfway there. More than halfway there for the camps. And one rock there. Going to spend the rest of the evening and early night looking around this woodland. Specifically for wood. I mean, there's lots of wood, just not surviving harvest. Another bridge over there. This is like completely empty around here, really, isn't it? There's not much... well, there's another thing over there. What I mean to say is there's not like a point of interest that I can tell. I mean, this goes up to another campground. I'll have a look, because I don't think I'll end up driving up here. I don't think there's a reason to drive up here, other than the view. But what is good, again, looking out perhaps, there's lots of wood. So you could have drove up here, it would have been possible. No real reason to do that. I like this, again, just to do that. I'm actually going to then select that maybe. Don't know if that's the next best location. Find a way to the farm, find a way to the windmill. So we've picked all that up. There's going to be some scrap over here. We're still collecting scrap because we do need to basically recycle that down. Is there another cairn or anything over here? There is not. I think there's a bit more scrap that I missed though. Yeah. So, we can head back down. That's been a fairly fruitful and bounteous haul, actually. How much wood have I managed to get? 18 wood. That's very good. And is that a rabbit trying to make off with my food? I think it might be. Okay, well, what we're going to do is we're going to put that in there, and we are going to go to sleep, and tomorrow we're going to drive down, and we'll see if we can lower the bridge. Is it going to be a simple matter of just lowering it and calling it a day? I do not know. There's our jam. How much does that give us, the jam? Nutrition is 22, whereas a raw mushroom is less. Okay. Let's strike camp and head out. Yeah, will we be able to lower that bridge is the question, without any like key that you have to find or something. Now the previous one that we went up there before. The previous one that we had to open was just a barrier, and it was literally just cranking the barrier with a couple of There's a bit of wood in our pocket. There's a campground coming up. It's also raining. And there's lots of berry bushes here. Knowing how good the jam is, I think it might be worth us looking at... Oh! Oh, that's a cave. Could be a mine. Can it be both? I don't know, but this is new. Carrot. First time we've seen one in the wild. Yeah. We've obviously picked up one before. Which was from that little... I'm going to call it an abandoned... an abandoned area. Oh. It was the little hut, wasn't it? Tell you what, we've covered some distance in this episode, I think. So I'm going to go over to there. I'm going to pick up, obviously, everything that I can. The waterfall. It's more carrot. There's a... appears to be some sort of like... Yeah, I think that'll be a dead end, that. Okay. Nailer or a bolt press? Oh! Actually, I can't even do that. Hang on. Right, I'm gonna have to head back to the van. Apparently I haven't synthesized any tickets. Log. So I'll do that. So here we go. Just put the lot in, turn that on, and head over. Oh wait, no, I need to actually take them out of the machine first. There we go, that's enough. 5 coupons will do. The coupons just go in the van and you can use them remotely, thankfully. Let's just activate this. Nailer. There you go, nailer done. Gonna head over to this mine. See what it says on the cave temporarily closed. Danger falling rocks. Yep. So we are not going to go there. Alright. Well, there's a couple more things to gather. Mainly logs and carrots. Let's not get the nutritional notes messed up on that one. This carrot tastes a bit barky. And then we're going to go... I mean, there's 2 ways we can go. I think we can go straight ahead. And that bridge there. That bridge there, it says it's blue, which means I thought it was like not built or not used. So I'm going to guess the latter, because that is clearly built. Unless it's not, in which case, well, I don't know what's going to happen. Put that in there. Take all the tickets out. And get back in. Question is, do I head that way? Because that feels like a dead end. I think this will be a dead end. So I'm going to head there first. Or does it go up into the mountains? Oh, it's going to go up into the mountains, isn't it? Right, I'm not going to go that way. That feels like we're getting very off track. I mean, we're already well off track already, but at least this way we're heading roughly back towards the centre. So let's see. Well, let's say we've now used this bridge. I think so. Looks like we got another kiosk coming up. Right. It does start feeling a bit like we're in the middle of nowhere now, though. It really does. And these are loads of different toys. Okay. How much do we need to put in these one? Just the one. Take out. I keep on clicking on them as if they're going to take out. Put that in there. And there's another coin there as well. So we'll be able to get 3 spins off it, I think. So there's an owl. There's an owl. And the next one will require 3, so no, we won't be able to get the next one. Right, where's the nearest campsite from here? Feels like going that way is the way forward. Well, both are ways forward, just depends on whether the destination is correct. I think I'm going to go left. There is some sort of structure over there. But this, as far as I can tell, will connect up to this. Oh, there's a well. Well, I might as well go and get the water. I think that's a campsite over there. And there's another thing over there. Alright, okay. Water, scrap, and a gnome. Which is Great Scott. Back to the future. To be fair, this does look like the bus that attacks him in the first one. Actually, probably because it is I think it is a VW camper in the film. Okay, this feels like a mistake coming down here. Oh yeah, it's a mistake. Right, get back, get back. Will I be able to get up this hill is the question. I can see the bridge. Another bridge that I said I was going to try and lower. I've absolutely wrecked the suspension on this thing. So, we're going to get up here. There doesn't appear to be any sort of camping spot. I feel like there probably should be. Okay, well, there isn't, but I can get across. Pickaxe or an axe, which can cut large dead logs. I'm going to go with the first one, because that gives us more options to at least cut down some amount of the log. Some amount of... oh, there's another plushie. Gnome. Yeah, it gives us options to at least chop some stone if we need to. So this is where we've got the bridge. Discovered the drawbridge. Find a way to lower the drawbridge. Let me guess, it's up a ladder. Because why would it not be? Hopefully it doesn't require a key. Just the lever. There it is. Okay. Another gnome. Name is Gary. And we head back across the bridge. Almost feels like we've done a full circular route, which actually pretty much is what we have done. Okay. Well, we're going to pull up and we will leave it there for now, for this bit of the game. I have, again, enjoyed our little road trip. Been good. So, we've still got loads of tools that we haven't got. There's the map. We've only discovered about half the map, which makes sense. Oh, it looks like there was a camping spot back there. Okay. Oh, is it on the top? I think it's on the top. It's across there. Right, okay. Next episode then, what we're going to do is... I think we'll turn around. We'll go this way, because it feels like this connects up. And this is all new. And then we'll camp here, we'll run across, we'll camp there. And it means we're going past that point as well. That feels like it's the way to do it. Okay, we'll leave it there for now. As always, hope you have enjoyed this look at the game. And comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. And generic partings. Well, you're running off too. Just like everybody.